Hi everyone, for my final video, I want to talk about the benefit of learning English. I will start with an introduction and then I will explain all the benefits I found specifically and end this video with a conclusion and reference page. As communications among countries become more common, people nowadays are willing to study a second language. For non-English speaking countries, English has become the first choice for people when they decide which second language to learn. The question is that why is English the chosen one? The world may not have a global language, but English is the default option for countless forms of communication across the globe. Learning English is to get prepared for the future. In next few slides, I will talk about why is English considered as the promise of better life by many people. Globalization made English the lingua franca of business. A survey revealed that 90% of HR directors, CEOs, and CMOs claim that having English speaking employees is beneficial to their business. As firms want to maximize their profit, it's obvious that knowing English gives you an advantage when you try to get a job. If you say that I don't want to hire by a business company, I want to be a scientist and do researchers, well, English is also important at this point because it's the international language of science. The newest term is likely to be coined in English, and new discoveries normally are published in English. For non-English speaking countries, the percentage of journal article published in English has risen significantly in recent years. If you already had a job, you can earn more if knowing English. According to research from the US, those who speak English as a second language can command a wage increase up to 30%, while those who have mastered it can earn 67% or even more. People may argue that a diploma is more helpful for job application. Do not forget, English can help students get into great schools. Many great universities are in the US, which means that they're teaching English. As a result, knowing English is very important to get into. If you are living or plan to live in a non-English speaking country, English is still useful. English can take you to everywhere around the world. When traveling, you can always find English speakers for help. It might not work out for a conversation, but you don't need to worry about things like asking for directions or ordering food. Since English is started by the US, English has a head start as a dominant online language. More than half content available online is English. Over the past few centuries, many of the world's classic works of literature were written in English. While you can gain access to translated copies, sometimes always tend to feel off about the final product. The best way to enjoy those books is knowing English and read the original. American culture is one of the most popular culture. Songs, TV series, and movies are welcomed all over the world. Knowing English made those cultural products more enjoyable for you. Let's end this video with a proverb. Knowledge is no burden. Study a second language is good for personal development. Choosing which language to study is someone's freedom, but English now is the most beneficial one. Here's the reference page. Thank you for watching and hope it's helpful.